Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another video. Today we're going to be doing something a bit different, which I'm really excited for. I'm actually going to be doing a tier list, so I'm going to be putting all the cars released in 2006, all the Disney Cars diecasts from 2006, into a tier list. If you guys have been on my channel for long enough, I'm sure you might remember a series called Ranked, where I did just what the title stated. I ranked the cars released that year. Not released that year, sorry. I just ranked a certain group of cars, and I'm really excited to do this. If you guys like this video enough, I want to do this for every year of releases, maybe for character variants. I think it'd be cool to get it started as a frequent series on the channel. And we got our tier list here. So we have S, A, B, C, D, and F. If you guys don't know how a tier list works, it's quite simple. S is best, followed by A, B, C, D, and of course F. No E. E gets no respect usually. So, there we go. And the cars we are working with here are Chick Hicks, Doc Hudson, Lizzie, Mater, Fillmore, Dinoco Mcqueen, Dirt Track McQueen, Leakless, aka Claude Scruggs, Aiken Axler, Nitroid, Green Ramone, Normal McQueen, DJ, Rollin' Bolling Mater, and Sally, Sarge, Wingo, the King, Sheriff, and then some 2-packs, Snot Rod and Boost, Luigi, Guido, and the Tractor, Ramone and Flo, and Red and Stanley. These pictures are taken from the BDD World of Cars forum, just in case some of the names are interesting in the files, like Mater is labeled as Martin, because that's actually what he's known as in France, I believe. So, let's get started here, and just in case you were wondering, no, this is not a ranking of what I feel about the characters. This is just a ranking of the diecast. So, my preference on the character, whether I like the character or not, has nothing to do with it. It's just all about the diecast. So, we're going to get started here. Chick Hicks, I really don't know, because she's just such a detailed diecast for 2006. He's got to be either A or B. I'm not really sure. I'm going to put him back for a minute, and we'll come back to him in just a minute. He's kind of a hard one to start off on, so I'm going to start with Doc, who, I'm sorry, Doc, I love you. I just got to put you in the C tier, just because I feel like the Doc diecast, it's kind of inaccurate. It's pretty cookie cutter. You know, his grill is just really weird. The expressions in most of these diecasts from the first year here are really not all that good and not unique. And, you know, Doc, he really doesn't look all that good as a diecast, in my opinion. Compared to his Precision Series diecast, which is amazing. Again, they couldn't even but they didn't even, like, fill in the gaps in his grill with black. It's silver even to this day, which is pretty disappointing that they couldn't update that. Moving on to Lizzie, I'm going to throw her into B tier, because, I really like Lizzie's diecast. We've never really gotten another car like her. Never really gotten another Model T aside from the few Stanleys we've gotten. Dinoco Mcqueen, I don't know, guys. Oh man. I'm going to put him in B. You know what? I'm going to put him in B. But he'd definitely be higher if he had a different expression than the regular McQueen. Fillmore, another car who's finding his way into the B tier, because he's just so nicely detailed for an earlier car. Mater here. Now, I want to keep in mind that Mater from 2006 was fully metal. But, yeah, he's really cool because he's fully metal here. And, he's also a little inaccurate with the wheels, the back wheels being the wrong color. I'm going to have to put him in C tier. Mater will definitely move up once we get to the days where he's updated and his wheels are accurate and everything. After that, we're going to go for Dirt Track McQueen. First matte paint car. And I'm sorry, McQueen. Sorry, Dirt Track McQueen. I have to throw him into the D tier because there's really not anything special to him aside from a little bit of a dirty wash and some brown and matte paint. I know I listed quite a few things, but, they didn't even change up his expression, again, because it's an earlier car. Leakless and Nitroid. You ready, guys? A and A. Of course, Piston Cup cars are always popular within the cars community. And these two guys, they are really special to me since they were the only Piston Cup cars, them and RPM, that I had for years, aside from the main characters. Nitroid and Leakless are some of my favorite Piston Cup sponsors as well, so I just gotta throw them in A. DJ. DJ missing his green stripe. He had a weird blue stripe. I love the tuners, as anyone who's watched Cars Adventures would know. And DJ is my favorite design of those, so I'm going to have to throw him in A as well. McQueen! Classic McQueen! No, I'm not putting him in F tier. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to throw him in C tier, along with Doc and Mater, just because he's gotten so stale over the years from having nothing but re-releases. I'm going to go back to Chick Hicks now. And you know what? I'm going to put him in B. Much like Fillmore, he's a really nicely detailed car. But I don't like him enough to put him in A or S. Then we get over to Green Ramone, and you know what? I feel like we have a contender for the S tier here. Honestly, I really love this Ramone. I gotta put him in S. Sorry, Ramone's one of my favorite characters. Again, this is all my opinion. Let me know what you guys say. But in the case of Ramone, this is probably my second favorite Ramone paint job behind Radiator Springs Ramone from Cars 2. So moving on after that, we have Rolling Bolling Mater. Easily makes it into the S tier for just being really cool and really, really weird. This guy's not canon at all. I just don't understand it. He's such an odd Mater. And he's the only car from 2006 that I don't have. He's really desirable and rare. And I think he deserves a spot up there. Sally. I'm going to do it. I'm putting the original Sally diecast in F tier. Just because, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. Look at that Sally, then look at the 2018 remake of Sally, or the Precision Series Sally. This Sally is so inaccurate in shape. She's got this weird beady stare. It's kind of creepy, honestly. And I feel like the fact that it took them just 12 years to make a better Sally, 11 years if you want to count the Precision Series one, but for a widely released normal Sally, took them way too long, and I don't know. That doesn't look like Sally to me. Sarge! Sarge is also going to make it into C tier, along with a lot of his main character friends, and Sheriff, because again, Sarge has just become kind of stale and bland. I'm going to throw Sheriff into B tier, because he's a really nice car that I don't think I appreciate enough in my collection. The King! How do I not put him up here? Oh man, I gotta put him in S, right? That's like a legal obligation. You gotta love the King. You gotta love the King as a car. Much like Lizzie and a lot of these other cars that are up high, aside from Ramone. You've never seen anything else like it in the Cars line, aside from variants of that same character. Then Wingo. Once again, Wingo's gonna make his way into A. Very cool designs. My one issue being the fact that he doesn't have the red that should be on his back, but he still is very cool. I think he deserves a spot up there. Into the 2-packs. With the 2-packs, it's pretty interesting here when it comes to the 2-packs. Because I'm going to be counting both cars, you know. It's not like I'm going to put Snot Rod in one and Boost in another. I'm saying, like, as a 2-pack, these two diecasts, is it worth it? And for Snot Rod and Boost, I think I'm going to have to go C. Because, again, I love these characters, but I feel like they're the blandest of the tuners in terms of design. DJ and Wingo, I feel like, should have been the ones in the 2-pack, because they're like the more desirable ones by design. you know. But again, I still love them as characters. Luigi and Guido with the tractor. The tractor bumps it up to A. This is like the most unfair tier list I've ever seen. You got Sally at the bottom and Dirt Track McQueen at D. Then you just got most of the main cast at C and Snot Rod and Boost. Then you have just some random guys at B. 2 tuners, 2 piston cup racers, and some little Italian cars on the tractor at A. And then the king, some weird non-canon Mater, and green Ramone at the top tier. Definitely pretty odd. Ramone and Flo are also going to make their way into C tier down there. Some inaccuracies with Ramone. Flo's eyelashes are so weird on the original diecast, especially if you're like me and you have the raised eyebrow version, the raised eyelids. And again, you kind of get tired of seeing them all the time on the store shelves, but it's nice that they've been updated now. And finally, we've got Red and Stanley. This Red will forever have a special place in my heart for being fully metal and having that adorable sad face. But I honestly feel like this Red, the original Red, could have made it into A or S. But Stanley weighs him down a few tiers since he's a plastic accessory. And I know Red is larger and would totally be a deluxe, even if this original tiny Red were released now. He'd be a deluxe, but I've got to put him. You got to put him. I've got to put him here just because of Stanley being a plastic accessory. Honestly. Anyway, guys, here is the list in its entirety. At the top tier, at S, we have Ramone, Rolling Bolling Mater, and the King. At A, we have Leakless, Nitroade, DJ, Wingo, and Luigi Guido in the tractor, mainly because of the tractor. Then at B, we have Lizzie, Dinoco Mcqueen, Fillmore, Chick, Sheriff, and Red and Stanley. Then over at C, we have Doc, Mater, McQueen, Sarge, Boost and Snot Rod, and Ramone and Flo. At D, we have Dirt Track McQueen, and the only car making their way into F tier is Sally. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.